One day you're bouncing back from all-nighters and mystery tacos like a teenager with plot armor, and the next you're Googling, why does my back hurt when I breathe? Welcome to the great molecular bait-and-switch of aging, a largely silent, invisible moment when your body shifts from doing routine maintenance to filing for early retirement. The aging process, long thought to be a slow, linear slide, actually flips into a faster gear at specific molecular tipping points. These aren't marked by birthday candles or receding hairlines. They're chemical, subtle, and eerily punctual. And for many people, this switch gets thrown without warning, often while they're still feeling relatively invincible. So what exactly is the switch, and why does it feel like it got flipped sometime between your last successful cartwheel and your first vitamin D prescription? At the cellular level, your body is constantly balancing two competing processes: growth and repair. Early in life, your cells prioritize building and regenerating. Collagen synthesis is brisk, mitochondria are spry, and your immune system behaves like it just downed an espresso. But at a certain inflection point, triggered by accumulated damage, hormonal shifts, and epigenetic reprogramming, the body subtly reprioritizes. It stops investing in long-term maintenance and starts playing defense. The silent switch, in effect, is your biology pulling funding from the renovation budget and dumping it all into short-term survival. One major player in this shift is the mTOR pathway, which helps regulate growth and metabolism. In youth, mTOR is highly active, supporting muscle mass, cell proliferation, and tissue repair. But over time and under stress, mTOR signaling can become dysregulated. Either too active, promoting inflammation and cell aging, or too suppressed, causing repair deficits. The balance starts to wobble. This isn't a gentle slope, it's a sudden strategic pivot, and it happens at the molecular level before you even notice that your knees now forecast the weather. Other markers pile on. DNA repair enzymes get sluggish. Telomeres, those protective caps on your chromosomes, fray like old shoelaces. Senescent cells, damaged but non-dead, start to accumulate, leaking inflammatory chemicals like a biological garbage fire. Mitochondria slow their energy output and increase their output of reactive oxygen species. The cumulative effect? A body that feels subtly less efficient, more prone to fatigue, inflammation, and that special new stiffness you wake up with for no reason. But perhaps the most infuriating part is that this switch doesn't flip solely based on age. Lifestyle matters a lot. Chronic stress, sleep deprivation, poor diet, sedentary habits, and even social isolation can all accelerate the tipping point. Stress hormones like cortisol, when elevated over time, can mess with everything from insulin sensitivity to immune regulation. It's like leaving your car idling in traffic with the AIC blasting and wondering why the engine light just came on. Meanwhile, individuals with strong sleep hygiene, regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and meaningful relationships can delay the switch significantly. Their bodies stay in maintenance mode longer, keeping cellular systems running smoother while their peers start Googling turmeric supplements. In short, the silent switch is less a matter of age and more a matter of cumulative wear and tear, what researchers call allostatic load. It's the invisible burden your body carries as it tries to adapt to the chaos of modern life. And like all heavy loads, eventually something gives. But knowing this is empowering, because if the switch is triggered by inputs, by stressors, behaviors, and biological overload, then it can also be delayed, modulated, maybe even softened. Interventions like intermittent fasting, which downregulates mTOR and clears cellular debris, moderate exercise, which boosts mitochondrial biogenesis and telomere maintenance, and stress reduction techniques, which help stabilize cortisol and preserve brain volume, are more than health tips. They're delay tactics against the biological coup. Think of them as negotiation strategies with your aging cells. Give them what they need, and they'll stay loyal longer. Starve them of sleep, fiber, or purpose. They'll start switching sides. So if it feels like your body suddenly turned a corner, started groaning, aching, or burning out faster, it might not be in your head. It might be in your proteome, your mitochondria, or your slowly panicking stem cells. But this isn't destiny. It's timing. And while you might not get a notification when the switch is about to flip, your choices today are quietly lobbying for what happens next. Aging doesn't come out of nowhere. It sneaks in with a clipboard, asks a few stressed-out cells if they're still coping, and starts flipping switches when no one's watching. You just have to be quicker with the light.